The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Unless they need your cloud computing to work.
Well, you can still plug it in. No,
If
just-
you have a
put it
charger.
If you put it in airplane mode.
If you had a charger.
It wouldn't even know
I mean,
what
if you're going to go back in time, I think you have to bring a charger.
Okay,
They still have electricity.
we're talking about the mechanics of like being a god by bringing back any modern day phone or tablet to like the 1950s.
So like, just like 60 years.
Right.
So the 50s.
Yeah.
Right.
Be like, oh, you want to put a man on the moon? Put this in there.
Yeah.
Top
here's
men.
a lightning cable. Just plug it into
What's
your
a lightning
USB
cable?
port.
Don't worry
Have you
about it.
harnessed the power of lightning in the future?
We
Yes,
have.
we have.
Uh-huh.
Just plug it in. This
What else must this lightning cable work on? Nothing else. That's pretty much.
yeah.
That's just.
But just think, this cell phone has more power than the entire computer system on board the first space shuttle.
The one that landed on the moon had like
Brad
what,
just had a heart attack.
256 minutes.
No, but someone might.
like 256. Really?
Bytes? Kilobytes?
Yeah, it didn't.
Was
have-
it kilobytes or
I
megabytes?
thought it was megabytes.
No.
Really?
Yeah. It might have not even have been that much.
Did you rip one?
Are we talking about
No.
memory or hard
I was going to
drive?
say it smells like chocolate. It's quite delightful.
Form of chocolate.
Quite quite delightful.
Yeah, no, Chinese and chocolate. Chinese chocolate. No, it might have been like 4,096 bytes or something. It was some ridiculously small amount.
Right, but it took up like the entire front part of the space shuttle.
Yeah, yeah. And it was actually,
Supercomputer for then.
well, the memory was actually hand woven.
Wait, what?
I don't know how to explain this, but they're these little like magnetic discs with wires that weave in and out of them. It was a really, 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 really early form of memory, and that's how they would actually create programs by weaving wires in and out of these kind of
So
magnetic
instead of
coils.
us doing like command something something, you
They actually had to weave programs. I'm not even joking.
I believe it.
It was crazy.
They're saying it had 2 to 4 kilobytes of RAM on board the very first shuttle.
Okay.
Or lunar module,
2
I
to
should
4
say.
kilobytes.
Kilobytes.
Yeah, so like 4,096 bytes.
Yeah. An average graphing calculator has about, 10 times more of that?
128.
Yeah.
And those things are shitty.
Yeah. Well, they're meant to just be a calculator, not
Also
launch a-
shitty.
Well, not launch a space shuttle.
But I'm saying they're still like $100. There's no reason for those to be $100.
Right.
It's silly. Anyways, Pat, how was
Because
your
there's
week?
an app for that.
It's good. I worked a lot. Had a week off. Had a.
What'd you do?
I nothing. Slept for like 5 days.
Straight?
Yep.
Without waking up?
Doctors called it a coma.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
I think they called it a comeback.
No, no. Some people
Don't call it a comeback.
Some people call it a comeback.
Uh-huh.
No. We went to Mystic.
Okay.
Hung out down there, just relaxed.
Why'd you go to a mystic?
Go to Mystic?
Why'd you go to a mystic? Are you trying to reach the great beyond?
Yes.
All right.
So we went to Mystic.
Did you have mystic pizza?
Yes.
You did, actually?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It was bad.
It is. If you've ever seen, like, essentially, like, you go get mystic pizza, they had it, like, in the stores, and you're like, well, this is awful.
It's the same.
It's like Tombstone, except worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best way I could describe the cheese, like you expect cheese when you cut a pizza or whatever, it's going to be stringy and mozzarella-y.
No.
It's like powdered cheese almost.
Yeah.
And I was like, and Brittany loved it. And I was like,
Really?
yep.
Why?
I don't know. She just liked it. I was like, yeah, no. And then
That's not healthy.
no.
This is a guy, like, shoving hot fudge in his mouth.
Fudgy.
And then she decided to get like a little dog tag because she thought it'd be cool to hang from her mirror until she heard it go clink, 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 clink. And
Like a dog tag with their name on it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
and
So they can identify her body when she gets annoyed and rips that thing down and crashes into a telephone pole?
yeah.
Got it.
But,
Seems legit.
But no, we hung out, we relaxed, we went kayaking a bunch actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you do like the double kayak or singles kayak?
Singles.
Oh, did you ditch your ass?
Huh?
You ditch your ass? No?
No, we went out on the river,
Uh-huh.
and she really liked it when we were down in Mystic.
Mystic River.
Yes, the Mystic River.
Wow, movies.
Movie reference.
Yes.
Anyways, so she said, "Oh man, we should really get kayaks." I'm like, well, I have to.
Wait, you were out on the river but didn't yet have kayaks? I feel like I'm missing part of the story.
We went kayaking on the river.
Right?
So
and
we-
then you were like, we're kayaking. We really need kayaks.
Okay, so Brad, it's 9:30 Monday morning.
No, it's 9:05 Friday night.
I'm setting the scene.
Oh, okay.
It's
This is an
9:30 Monday
establishing
morning.
Establishing that.
We pull up to a kayak rental facility.
Oh, okay.
We rent some kayaks. We put them in the water.
Okay.
And get in and go kayaking on the river. And we're out there, and she says, "I really like this." We actually went a couple times while we were down there.
Okay.
And she said, "Man, we should look into buying kayaks." I'm
Oh,
like,
buying kayaks.
yeah. So after that, she got hooked on them, and I'm like,
Now, did you rent them for multiple days, or did you have to go back each time?
we had to go back each time, but we told them we'll be back tomorrow, and they said, "Okay, well, instead of it being, $20, it'll be $15."
Right.
I'm like, "Okay,
Cool.
that works." And so we went, and she said, "Man, it's really bad that we don't have any kayaks at home. We should really look into getting kayaks." I'm like, "Well, I have to."
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When that happened?
Like 12 years ago.
Okay, then.
So we have a big fatty,
Uh-huh.
which is like a leisure one. Like I can. It's so big and wide that like I can put my feet up on top of it and like lay back on it. It's
It's comfy.
yes.
Yeah.
And then there's the little thin fast one
Right.
that's not as stable.
Sorry. All I can picture in the little fast one is just no kayak, just like Pat's torso sticking out of the water.
No, it floated, so above the water.
Okay. Because they have like the rubber skirt there and
Oh
stuff.
no, there's no skirts on ours.
Okay. So say you get up the rubber skirt and still have it be like submerged and you're like,
You could. I mean, if this thing went underwater for whatever reason,
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't sink because it has the skirts with pockets in the front and the back.
Gotcha.
So you're not going to sink it.
sure.
And I gladly handed her the pump just in case she actually did dip.
Okay.
But we went to Winchester Lake where it will drop to like 25, 30 feet, 40
Sure.
feet.
Yep.
But for the majority part of it, if you stick to the right, it's like 5.
Sure.
So if you fell out, no big deal.
Right. By Winchester Lake, do you mean Highland Lake?
No, Winchester Lake.
Okay. There's a difference?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
I didn't factor in the waves
Okay.
and the fact that I was used to the big cruise liner of the kayaks. I was tippy-turny the
You're
whole way.
like, core strength, core strength, core strength.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole time just
Yeah.
Meanwhile Brittany's like, "Oh, it's so fun." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course. You can't flip over. I
Right.
can. And if I do, I'm humped. I don't want to get wet.
Right.
I don't want to lose my cheese puffs."
That would you had cheese puffs on your kayak?
I did because we were eating lunch beforehand, and I was like, "Pff, I didn't." There's
I'm taking these with me. Oh, oh, oh.
Meanwhile, they're just bouncing one by one.
Right, yeah. The legal net there, yeah, that's not, yeah. All right, well,
No, I knew we'd see birds, and I just chucked them out and
fair enough.
crushed them up for the fish. And
All right, and watch a seagull choke to death on a Cheeto.
no, it was cheese puff.
Well, technically, isn't that puff to cheese puff? No?
I don't know.
Well, isn't that really what a Cheeto is? Because there's two types of Cheetos. There's like cheese puff Cheetos, and then there's like the crinkly Cheetos.
No, like the cheat. No, I don't know.
No, I'm getting you gotta be.
Haven't you seen like a Cheeto looks like a
Are
real
you talking cheese balls?
cheese ball? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, balls.
So we were like, I'd crush them up and throw them in the water, be like, "Oh, look, fish!"
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, that's so cool!" And then we were having fun, and then the waves hit, and then I was like, "I can go into the waves
Uh huh.
or against the waves." And
We're
Brittany,
not turning.
and Brittany said, "Let's go that way." And I'm like,
And
Damn
you're like, damn it, woman! Situational awareness.
"No, she's just having a blast," and she just left me.
All right then.
I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna try to catch up to her," and I'm just the whole way across the lake. But it's so much faster
Right.
than the big fatty that it like took me like 15 seconds to catch right up to her.
Must not make bad joke. All right.
Well, anyways, no, it's 4 feet longer and it's like half as wide, so you go a lot faster.
Okay.
So it was fun. Just did a bunch of relaxing. I consider this my no rush vacation, where it's like, let's go. I want to go here today. I'm like, we can do that like
3 weeks later.
Yeah, it was just like, let's just take our time. I really don't. I'm not rushing a thing. You want to do this? That is our whole goddamn day.
There you go.
So it was great.
Nailed it.
What about you,
Jay,
Jay?
you do anything on no? You do anything over the past week? You do anything fun?
Two weeks?
I was scared and I hid in my closet.
You did?
Yes.
Jay's out of the closet now.
No, I'm still in it.
Okay. You didn't do anything at all? Worked?
I hid in the closet.
All right then.
The sun disappeared. I was scared.
Oh. Well, I guess that brings me to what I did for the past week.
Did you make the sun disappear?
I did. I drove.
You?
I did. I drove down
Did
to.
you see him driving across the United States? That was him pulling the moon
It was.
into the way of the sun.
Because I am a giant science nerd and everyone...
You blocked out the sun because you're so giant.
That is also true. Dick.
You were going to make fat jokes. Now I'm going to make them too.
That's fine. Turn around is fair play.
Yes.
Anyways, drove down to South Carolina to watch the eclipse. There's one happening now. There's also one happening in like 2024. And people are like, this kills me. Like, when are you gonna go driving down all the way to see the eclipse? It's like there's gonna be one in 2024. I'm gonna be like, because when I get back on Tuesday, out of the two of us, one of us will still not have seen a total eclipse. I'm just saying, it's like carpe sunum.
Carpe, yeah.
Carpe
no,
eclipsum.
carpe diem.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I drove down to North Carolina in one day.
Oh.
Oof. Ooh, yeah, I did that on Sunday. I left at 7:30 in the morning, and
Wait. Did you get there like 8, 9?
10:40 p.m.
Okay.
So part of that is for actually really one reason mainly. One of it was that I needed to stop and get an oil change on the way because I was at like 15% oil life, and if I'm going to be driving all that way, I should really get my oil changed.
Right.
Make sure I don't screw up my car.
Right.
So I went to somewhere in the middle of nowhere, New York, Valvoline not so instant oil change.
How much did they try to upsell you?
A little bit. I did need an air filter though, so I just said screw it.
You're welcome.
That's $20. I was like, fine.
What do you mean upsell you, Jay? They never try to upsell you.
Oh, they do that all the time.
What
They
is
totally-
what is upselling?
Would you like synthetic for only $80?
Would you like? Oh, your coolant needs to be flushed and changed because our lifometer says it's only at 1% life, and
Nope.
no.
I did it.
This air filter must be like original. It's like no, you
Is
changed
this
it
from the 70s?
You changed it.
No, it actually was original.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. After 200,000 miles, I'm like, I'm never getting around to this. Fine. $22.99 later, I'm like, all right.
Grumble.
Rabble. So yeah, that's the thing that kills me about that. Is like, don't get me wrong, I like it because it's generally easy, but it's not quick. You can't call it instant when an oil change takes an hour.
I've never had that experience.
Really?
I'm in the one in Torrington. I'm in and out in like half an hour.
Torrington's better, but like I've been to other ones, and it's like people are like, it might be a while before you go. You should check out the movie theater because this could take a while.
Damn it.
Yeah.
By the way, there's also a show at 9 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it. No, so I stopped somewhere middle of nowhere off the Sawmill River Parkway in New York, and then continued on down. I did totally get my fill of Chick-fil-A and Krispy Kreme donuts.
I actually had Chick-fil-A for the first time.
Yeah?
Like fresh and not on an airplane when you
Oh,
brought
there you
it
go,
back.
yeah.
What'd you think?
It's
It's
good chicken
actually
sandwich.
quite tasty.
Yeah, it's a good chicken sandwich.
I had the chicken strips too.
Yeah.
They're actually very.
I've never had Chick-fil-A.
Politics aside, their chicken's pretty
Yes.
good.
Yeah, politics
I don't
aside.
give a shit about politics. I care about yummy things.
Chicken sandwich was good. Yeah. That definitely got my fill of Krispy Kreme donuts.
No.
So I got down there like late Sunday night, and then
Have
early.
you had Krispy Kreme donuts?
No.
Have
you?
I?
Yeah.
Every time I go to Mohegan,
Oh.
it's right next to my parking garage, so it's
They're
like,
just like sugary soft clouds.
yeah, they really are.
You've never had them? They're if you do, just get their plain glazed. They're amazing.
They have other flavors. I know that they have the plain glazed.
Well, they also have like sour cream down it or something like that, right?
Okay.
If you get the plain glazed, that's all you want. You'll just want to eat a dozen of those.
Okay.
Yeah, truthfully, it's like
And then get diabetes.
instantly.
Yep.
Yeah.
They hand you a box and a card.
Yeah.
By the way, you're gonna want to speak to him.
Yes.
Oh.
Next day, Monday, I drove down to south of Greenville, South Carolina from Winston-Salem. So that was another good 3.5 hour drive down.
Yep.
The reason I went there is, so you had the path of totality. It is
Or
where
the path of totality.
it is Pat totality.
Path of totality.
We have Pat totality.
Yeah.
It is the point at which you will have maximum duration of total solar eclipse.
So you're driving along with the eclipse.
Well, no, I'm not driving along with the eclipse. I'm trying to get to the centermost portion of that path.
Yep.
So the longest it was in the entire United States was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and I got to an area that was 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
Okay.
So pretty good.
Yep.
So I ended up at a lake in the middle of nowhere, just kind of waiting there. I just had like my camera. There was
Wait,
just
where were you?
It's somewhere south of this like Gabon State Park.
Okay, so you were
Lake.
just like in a field or something.
Yeah, it was like this boat launch and kind of like nice picnic area in South
Okay.
Carolina. This was kind of like a public picnic area.
Were there other people there?
Yeah, it was good. I had a few other people,
Okay.
but it wasn't too jammed up. It was nice, and I was just like, I looked like just the overpacked like parent who has like 9 kids with like backpacks and tripods and like a welding helmet on, and I was like,
Can I say one
camera monster walking.
Can I say one thing though?
You can try.
I'm gonna. Thank you for making me not the only person that knows that you can just put a welding mask on.
Well, you can't just put a welding mask on.
Okay. Put this filter on the front of it.
Well, no, it's if you're gonna be staring at the sun, you need at least what's called 15 or 16 glass.
Yep.
Most welding helmets, the automatic welding helmets, only go to 13.
I used a 10 and it was fine.
Nope. It's Pat.
Wrong way.
You sure?
Yep.
Wrong way. Nope. Right. Anyways.
He drove here.
Uh,
That did not.
that explains.
So that wasn't a speed bump?
That explains the possum on the
No.
front of this truck.
And that explains the small child.
Child
that-
on the rear of the truck.
that's
I
just,
was
just,
wondering
just
why
sitting
my
there with a
truck
leash
was-
on the road.
with a leash, just crying.
I was wondering why my truck was talking
No.
to me.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, speaking of
pet possums.
no dogs.
Damn it.
Um,
Is all excited for it.
I got a pet possum.
All right, nailed it.
I got a dog. I named him Possum. No,
That's
sense.
not the worst
I
idea
saw
I've ever heard.
I saw a car with its flashers on,
Uh-huh.
and there was a guy with a puppy on the opposite side of the road. And a dog lover. I pulled down. I'm like, I have a little car accident on the way home. He's like, nope, was just here. It was just on the side of the road.
What, the puppy?
Yes.
Really?
A golden retriever puppy.
Aww.
I'm like, first off, you just saved yourself about $3,000.
What?
Purebred golden retrievers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was a purebred.
Was he looking for a dog?
No, he was just like, I saw the puppy, and I got out of my car like, oh my god, what the hell is a puppy doing here? And
Right.
he put his hazards on and ran out and grabbed the dog.
Really?
Yep.
Where was this?
It was just over in Granby. 180,
Sure, why not?
20, it turns into something.
Yeah, something or other.
And it was on that road.
Wow.
I was like,
Aw. We left a puppy there.
I know 189 is right in the center of Granby.
yeah, it's you get on, like coming here, you get on Route 20, and then you take, like, I want to say it's
10202 goes to the right, and then 189 comes off of there.
that's
If you're
going
going
the
towards
opposite
the
way.
airport.
How
No,
old
we're
was
going
the
home.
puppy?
Coming home.
Like how big?
Puppy was like that big.
Aw.
That's
I
not a
know.
puppy.
I was like, I'll take him.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Mm-mm.
And then both of you whipped out knives.
We cut the dog in half.
Half. Oh,
He said,
God.
I'll take the front half. You take the
Damn
back
it,
half.
Solomon.
Because he wouldn't come to either of us.
Was that King Solomon?
Yeah. We're all looking like which
It was
device.
mine. I put it on vibrate.
They're all on
Yeah,
vibrate.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, mine. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it. Yeah, so I went down there, and then it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
I bet.
That was cool. The weirdest thing Like
The sun disappeared.
No, that wasn't the weirdest.
Almost.
Not here.
There was a
It's only
donut.
about 60%.
I don't.
It still was pretty cool to look
It
at.
was pretty cool.
Right as it was turning to totality,
Aliens.
for about 15 seconds,
The
there
world
was
stopped.
the weirdest. And I really don't know how to explain this. The weirdest shadow pattern I've ever seen, and I can only describe it as
3/4 of everybody's shadow.
no, not shadows that we were casting, but the light pattern on the ground was similar to like how a curtain was. It was vertical light and dark stripes with
Really?
nothing casting them, and they were moving along on the ground.
Really?
There's a term for it, and scientists still don't know. Still don't know exactly what causes it. All right, hold on. I gotta look up the term.
Jay just showed us a green eclipse. That's when
That's
we're
why I was
walking.
scared.
that's when you look- yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I hid.
Eclipse.
It was scary.
I got like 2 seconds of video of it. Eclipse shadow bands. Let's see if I can find an image.
Oh, I thought our phones were on vibrate.
Yeah, that too. It was the. I can't.
Cool story, Brad.
You're welcome, bro. I can't find any good example. I'll try. If I can get it to show on my GoPro, I'll pull it up later. But I got like 2 seconds of video on my GoPro. But it was like vertical. These like vertical bands.
So do you
that
think
were just
that's-
like moving at like this pace along the ground?
So do you think that that's actually the rays of the sun getting blocked out?
I don't know, but it was like 15 seconds of it. And it was just like this, the crazy.
So meanwhile, you're setting up stuff, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck? And
And meanwhile, everybody's like, "Oh, damn! This is where we all get abducted."
yeah, but oh man, totality. That was like that's so cool because you that is like the one time you're like that's what the sun looks like from space. Because if you're in space, you can do like oh there's the sun and you can put your your hand in front of it if you're in
Yep.
out doing an EVA or something like that and like oh yep basically it looks like that.
Yep.
Because in the atmosphere, the light scatters. There is no atmosphere in space.
Right.
No one can hear you scream unless you're on radio, in which case they're like, "Stop screaming, you'll be fine."
That's true.
Yeah. So it's incredibly beautiful. So cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then Tuesday, the day after, so it's like 15 hours of driving on Sunday. Mm-hmm. A good 7-8 hours of driving on Monday.
Yep.
Going back to South Carolina, then back to North Carolina. And then about a 16-hour drive back or 15 hours from North Carolina back to Connecticut on Tuesday.
Okay.
That was brutal. I did stop at the Air and Space Museum in D.C. on the way.
Yeah, I saw.
I had to because they had
Planes.
They had a fucking Blackbird and a space shuttle. You have to stop.
Yeah.
Don't. You have to. Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
your car will stop.
It will stop. It's like, oh my, well you're pulling in here, kid. Yeah. Cool. So that was what I did. And my I think I pinched a nerve because now like my pinky and ring finger are kind of a little bit numb.
They just don't move.
What?
They don't move.
Oh no, they move just fine. It's just a little bit numb.
Brad, make a fist. Oh, no. Okay.
Meg.
Hey Jay, do we have some tech news?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not much because, as I told you before the show, most of the tech world is just obsessed with Gamescom, which is just announcing a bunch of games, which I was like,
Gamescom.
Well, before we get to 2-week-old news, you guys want to talk about something happening tomorrow?
I guess so. What's happening tomorrow?
Well, there's a fight going on.
Oh. It is Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather.
Do you know about the fight, Brad?
I know very little about the fight.
I thought Brad was wrestling a grizzly bear again.
That's Brad's wrestling a grizzly bear?
That is what I do.
See?
No, it's Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. I was going to say...
Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm looking up Shadow Bands, don't mind me.
Wait. Can you say that again?
Probably not. That was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You're going to have to watch the Midnight Replay to hear that again.
Money Mayweather.
Money Mayweather.
Anyways, yes, it's a mixed martial arts. He was the 145, 155, and competed at 170. So he's a 145, 155 champ, and he also competed at 170. Not the champ at 170. Challenged Floyd Mayweather, who's probably the best boxer of our time,
Right.
to a boxing match. And you ask why? A, to prove who's better to fight, and B, it's a big one. It's about 100 million big ones each that they're both getting paid.
That is
to do this.
insane.
Now, if you were going into, let's just say it's you and me. You're Mayweather and I'm McGregor.
I'm getting paid $100 million.
You're getting paid $100 million.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I will let you beat the shit out of me for that.
You are the most proficient puncher in the world.
Okay.
I am a champion in multiple divisions where I can wrestle, I can elbow, I can punch, I can do whatever I want as long as I win, and no cheap moves, right?
Okay.
What's the one stipulation you would put in the clause?
No MMA shenanigans.
None of that bullshit.
Bold.
So that's the first stipulation in the contract, that if Conor McGregor does anything from mixed martial arts, anything spinning, anything that's not a boxing move, guess how much he loses?
One nut.
75 million?
75 million would be correct, Brad.
Wow.
That
good
is a
guess.
lot of money.
He loses
But you still get 25 million. I'd be like, okay, I can live for the rest of my life off 25 million.
But if you have the opportunity to win 100 million just for doing the right thing,
The three of us could live off of 100 million for the rest of our lives.
the three of us could live off of 25 million.
Three of us could probably live off of 5 million.
Yeah.
If you budget it right.
Yep. So,
Don't do stupid shit.
yeah.
Yeah, Pat, don't do stupid shit.
Oh, but I wanted that Bentley. Uncle Jay, can I get the Bentley?
You can't have it.
Can I get the Civic?
Yes, you can
You
have this.
can have the Civic.
Yay.
That is
It's an obscene
that is
amount of money.
obscene. $100 million each.
Right. Regardless of how long the fight is.
Okay.
Regardless
Why does
of,
it have to be about size?
because it's always about size.
Yeah. Now let's throw this out there. Mm-hmm. And of course, we're not going to take into account any expenses or overhead or production costs or any of that other distribution or any of that other bullshit. But $200 million for the fighters.
Speaking of production,
Oh, it's a production. Right?
it is. Do you know, like, boxing has promoters?
Sure.
Right?
They do indeed.
Mixed martial arts has promoters.
Do
you know who the promotion company is for Floyd Mayweather?
Floyd Mayweather Productions.
Yep.
LLC.
Is it really?
I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but it's Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
He is his own promoter.
Right.
So any cost that would go to a promoter for him, or any, I don't know, money that would go to a promoter, go to him.
That's pretty key.
That's baller.
Yeah, it is. So how much is pay-per-view for this thing?
$100.
Oh.
Yep. It's a boxing pay-per-view. That's how.
So you need
expensive.
2 million people to do 2 million people for the pay-per-view to
pay
cover just the athletes. That doesn't take into account overhead or whoever else is taking a cut out of that, including the cable providers, blah blah blah.
Right.
So
They're gonna have.
Well, sponsorship is
plus
gonna be
you have
huge.
all right,
Yes.
and how much are tickets selling for retail at the arena?
Nosebleed or front row?
Any of the above.
I don't know how much the tickets are, but I'll the average MMA event floor seats are about $1,200.
That's not terrible.
That for an MMA fight.
Right, now,
for
but
like a
for
no for like a
this-
no card MMA, like no chance.
Well, that's crazy town.
It's well, you're on the floor. There's limited.
You
seats
could
on
get
the floor.
sprayed with blood.
You could.
Yeah.
After that, it's like around 150 to 200,
Sure.
all the way out to like $50 per ticket. Way
For the
back.
nosebleeds.
Way back.
Right.
This
I just got punched in the face. I'm not sure.
This I can imagine it being $10,000 to sit on the
Easily,
floor.
probably.
Plus
Probably more.
front row seats you're probably still looking at $1,000.
You mean
like in the stands? That first section I can see all being $1,000, and then
Dear God.
800,
so
600.
You probably figure you're pulling in 20. Let's figure $1,000 average ticket price for that.
Right? Yeah.
20,000 seats, so 20 million pulled in from arena.
Right.
Thereabouts. So you would really need 3 million people to buy the pay-per-view, and then 3 million people.
2 million.
What's that?
You need 2 million.
No, you need 3 million to buy it to, like I'm saying, to cover all costs, to pay all the athletes, to do everything.
I'm going to predict that about 2 million people are going to buy this pay-per-view.
You think what's the last
Currently-
big pay-per-view? Like pay-per-view viewership totals?
Probably
wanna
Ronda
say-
Rousey was probably the last one.
I want to say the highest one was actually Pacquiao Mayweather. And I think that was 1.2 million.
All right, so currently, right now, for sale, available for tickets, they range from $1,097.
Okay.
That's in the nosebleeds. There's
That's
currently,
the nosebleeds? I was way off. I was way underselling the ticket prices.
currently there's a suite, one ticket
God.
available. Guess.
$5,000.
80 grand.
He's closer, but
Are
he went over.
you kidding me? How much? That's a car.
Oh,
That's a suite.
I didn't go over by much.
No, I didn't say you were over by much. I just said you were over,
Right.
and I think I said not by much.
Wait a minute. Did I look-
$71,250
me
for
see.
a suite.
Oh, it's the bottom one.
Yeah.
I thought I was looking at that one.
No.
And I was like,
that
that's
one.
That's a half a house.
That's half of my house.
Jay, sell your house.
And I can
Get me a ticket
I can buy you a ticket to
and a
watch
trailer
one
for
fight.
yourself afterwards.
All right, so here, check this out.
Checking.
Looking this over. For television, the match could eclipse the 2015 bout between Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao that set a record for pay-per-view at 4.6 million purchases with revenue over 400 million. The record nearly doubled the Mayweather-Oscar De La Hoya bout in May of 2007 that pulled in 2.48 million pay-per-view buys. I think 3.5 is very reasonable for the amount of people they're going to pull in.
I would say that's a low amount.
I would say so too.
So they're going to cover.
Oh yeah, their costs are covered.
So with pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Not including tickets.
not including arena.
Or
Merchandising.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know they're going to be wearing some sponsors.
That's true. Yeah.
Can
well,
you do that in boxing?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think
when
I've ever
you
I mean,
stage
the
your
ring,
own fight.
the ring and everything else, and
when
around the
it's
stadium, yes.
when it's
but
not for a championship, this could be borderline just an exhibition match. You can just do
that's what
whatever
this
you
is.
want.
There's no title on the line.
No, it's just we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised if there isn't.
That was Pat's error.
Yeah.
Free throw.
Yeah.
for 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see sponsors everywhere.
Loading.
You got the hair. Good for you.
Yeah. Weird.
So yeah, I
You
would.
can't see it in standard diff, but there is shit floating
Yeah,
around,
there
and
is,
flying around, and
depth perception. Dink.
But
nailed it.
people are already counting out Mayweather too.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Who do you think's gonna win? Who will win this matchup bout?
If it's in the first 5 rounds, Mayweather
Okay.
or McGregor.
Okay.
If it goes after that, I think Mayweather.
You think he's just gonna land like this huge punch?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Now, how's McGregor done? Like, has McGregor ever been knocked out in?
I mean,
MMA?
okay, I'll put it this way: he's boxed before.
Sure.
Not professionally, but he's like
Well, that bodes well for him.
amateur. He's done amateur boxing, and
Okay.
he's clearly very good at stand up because he knocks out a lot of guys in
Right.
mixed
Well,
martial arts.
well, the reason I ask is how often or how much has McGregor gotten knocked out during MMA?
In the UFC, I don't think he's ever been knocked out.
See, that's what makes it interesting because if he takes like a real dinger of a right hook or something like that from Mayweather, how much is it going to stun him?
There's a difference between, and many mixed martial artists have
Yep.
said this. There's a difference between taking a punch in mixed martial arts and taking a punch in boxing.
Go on.
If you have somebody that physically just punches, compared to somebody who trains in boxing, trains in jiu-jitsu, trains in judo, trains in karate, trains in taekwondo, your punches are going to be softer because you're not focused on just those movements.
Right.
You're thinking, I'm going to throw a punch to set up this, to do this,
Right.
so that I can take you down or do whatever I want to do. And that's what McGregor is, but he's also very fast. He's very strong. He has knockout power. He knocked out Jose Aldo in 15 seconds.
It's crazy.
With one punch.
Right.
One punch thrown by him the whole fight, I think. So he can knock him out. But I say actually if it goes 12 rounds, McGregor's to the 12th round will be
Brutal.
McGregor's chance to win if he gets in the late rounds with him.
Now,
Because
now, do you think it's going to be one of those? They're like, we're just playing for a lot of money, and we don't need to do anything after this. It'll just be a bullshit matchup where they're just dancing around the ring with each other.
no,
for
they're gonna
12 rounds?
fight.
You
No,
think so?
they're gonna fight.
All right.
The problem is
Why?
why are they gonna fight?
Yeah.
Because their pride's on the line. They didn't want to.
That doesn't stop most people.
Trust me, they're gonna fight.
Okay.
The early rounds. The reason I'm saying the early rounds are McGregor's
Mm-hmm.
is because he can box using different stances and different movements. Like he can. That's his advantage right now.
Right.
Right now, he can.
The Funkso
He
brother.
can go into like a karate stance and box from there. He can.
Right.
And McGregor's gonna be like, "What the hell is that?"
Right.
But the problem is, you only can do that once or twice with Mayweather.
And he'll learn.
And they downloads it. Oh, that's what you're doing with that.
Uh-huh.
I got you, because he's seen punches millions of times. So that's why I'm saying the first 5 rounds, he's probably going to pull out a trick that he has in those 5 rounds.
Right.
And if he doesn't do something,
Uh-huh.
Mayweather's just going to have it in his repertoire,
and then start just picking them apart.
like he does almost everybody. He's a counter fighter.
Right.
The reason I'm saying the 12th round will be
That's what happens when I go to McDonald's and order too much. Counterfighter. More barbecue.
So
Sir, you've had enough.
No.
the reason why I think McGregor will win the 12th round, but probably nothing after 6, is because of Mayweather's hands. McGregor is, by the way, it's very hard having 2 people with M's in their names. Like say McGregor and Mayweather, I'm mixing them up in my head. But
McGregor.
McGregor's 29, 28.
Oh.
Mayweather's 40.
McGregor and Mayweather. Say it
Mayweather
with an Irish accent.
Mayweather has also
Mayweather and McGregor.
very good.
Thank you.
Mayweather has also broken his hands more times than he can count. Like he,
Because he broke his hands, there's nothing to count on.
yeah, exactly.
Except we can count that.
So after like his sparring and his training, his hands instantly go into ice. Like and Connor's like, oh, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
So
And then he walks off stage like, ah!
you can almost guarantee, come the 11th round, Mayweather is going to have a broken hand, if not 2.
Really?
Yeah. In almost every boxing match, he has broken hands.
Well, that feels like
So
a
can you
problem.
imagine going into the 12th round with a much younger fighter that's used to fighting 3-minute rounds or 5-minute rounds fighting?
Someone tell Mayweather he's doing it wrong.
Why?
Because he keeps breaking his hands.
No. Your hands are going to break.
Let's find out.
Okay?
Ow!
Go punch a bag of sand
Yeah.
for 30 years. Your hands will break. I'm not a bag of sand.
Yeah, we're getting close.
You're our bag.
I'm a lump of clay.
You're not very moldable.
Mold me, Brad. Anyways. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
All right.
I'm not paying for it, but it's going to be interesting.
All right. Are you going to watch it somewhere?
No. Yeah, I'll probably go like watch it, like walk in when it's like walk into like Buffalo Wild Wings. Hey, you want a table? Nope.
Nope. And
Yeah, I'm good.
We're good. Yep.
And, like if it's a short Tyson type fight, yeah,
Right.
I'll be in and out. If it's a 12-round fight, I'll have like a beer or 2.
And maybe some wings.
Nope.
Some of the Parmesan garlic.
No, oh my God, no.
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 That's
No.
my favorite.
Barbecue. Honey barbecue.
I like honey barbecue.
You can go with honey barbecue.
Honey barbecue is okay too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Neat. Hey, Jay.
Jay,
Tech news.
That was my tech news.
Oh, well,
was
was
the
it though?
No, it was.
All right, well, tech news it up some more. Tech newsity McNewserson guy.
Techie McTechface.
Techie McTechface.
Love it. Oh.
And,
No, all done. Nah.
and,
one more time.
and.
You hold.
You hold now. It's like my Bluetooth connection in my car.
Do you have allergies?
No?
Do you have allergies?
No.
Nothing? For those of you out there that...
No, I take that back. I do. I'm allergic to stupid.
What
Yeah,
about-
you sit
what
next
about
to me.
bullshit?
What's that?
Are you allergic to bullshit?
Not as much, but I'm getting there. I think I'm developing that allergy as I get
Oh.
older.
So if you have actual allergies to your surrounding environment, let's put it that way. Good news! news!
Good news, everyone.
Good news,
I've
everybody.
invented a machine that makes you not die when you eat peanut butter.
When you do research or you search, when you do some searching on Google for whatchamacallit, pollen measurements, they're actually going to give you pollen measurements
Well,
and actual like allergy forecasts and all that kind of stuff.
so they're integrating it at the top of their web browser search results like they do for a lot of other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Neat.
Results will now include a simple breakdown of current and predicted pollen levels. It's going to be populated by data from the Weather Channel, so it might be fairly not accurate at all.
Pretty not accurate.
So it's
Yep.
going to be like
Because I've seen how they
0
do with
to
weather, so.
you're
Yeah.
going to die.
You did.
By the
And
way,
it-
let's cancel school. There's going to be a blizzard.
of pollen.
Nope.
Sir, it's July.
It's going to be 3 feet. According to the Weather Channel, we need to cancel everything. Close the state down. Close everything. Only emergency vehicles. Meanwhile, 1 day later, 2 inches of snow later.
That's about
Shit.
par for the course.
Oh, don't
That's
worry.
about right.
The next storm's going to be just a dusting and a footlands.
I can't
And then
see
it
out
snows.
Weather Channel's useless.
Yeah.
I can't see out my window. Well, that's not so bad. I'm on the 3rd floor. Oh.
No.
If you're looking for pollen counts on mobile, when the little card pops up in your Google McGoogly thing over there, you can actually turn reminders on if the pollen count is creeping to a particularly high area count in your area.
Have it like beep, 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 beep. I gotta leave. I have to leave.
The pollen count's
Where are you going to leave to?
astronomical.
I don't know. Out of state. I'm going.
You like throw a
I don't know. I sound like Jerry Seinfeld. That's horrible, Jerry Seinfeld.
I can't even do one, so you're better than me.
What's the deal with pollen counts?
No. No.
No?
No.
No, like Jerry Seinfeld shouting.
Jay, go on.
At least it's not as bad as mine. Ah, it's Bill Burr. Yeah, good. Pollen counts. Great. Great.
That's more Fire Marshal Bill than Bill Burr.
Nah, Bill Burr is Fire Marshal Bill.
Ah. Well, then that makes sense.
Same person.
No, it's not.
Same guy.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No,
Same guy.
no, it's not.
Let me show you something. No, that's horrible, Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something.
Now do Bill Burr.
That's Bill Burr. Totally different.
Now do Fire Marshal Bill.
Let me show you something.
Now do Homie the Clown. Don't.
You asked for that one. At least you don't have the sock filled with whatever
Yeah.
it was and he just beats you with it.
Now do the Fly Girls. Yep.
Do we have to flash back to the DDR pad?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
wish
was
we had
like,
that.
Rex, not quite there yet. Anyways.
No, and the booty needs a little work.
Yeah, the booty needs a little work, yeah.
Gotta get them squats in.
The
That's not a
badonkadonk
squat.
is not badonk or
That's
donkey.
as good as it's getting.
Oh,
Oh, God, please tell me that didn't remind you of something.
it didn't.
Okay, good.
But I flashed back to our last show. I was in a good mood after our last show.
We'll fix that shit right quick.
Oh no, it fixed itself.
Okay.
So I had my window open. I was blaring some music. I was just going down the road, and I was jamming out.
Born in the USA.
Yeah, singing the classic, songs that I would actually know the words to. So
Born in the USA.
as I pass a car, all I heard was, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I'm going around, turn around, because the car behind me turns around too. I'm like, well, this is interesting. So it wasn't just me, because I thought like a tree fell or something like that
Right.
happened. And, me being the person I am, I would actually go and move the branch so somebody doesn't run over it at 50 miles
Right.
an hour. Car flipped over right next to me.
What?
Yeah. I'm driving. I'm like, oh, that's a muffler. And that's the entire underside of a car.
Wait, how did you not notice it was upside down when you went past it?
It flipped as it was next to me.
Like it was like
Like 18 level?
it was like
No. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, something happened, and it was like that.
oh no, I've gone over.
Yeah, I was like,
Really?
yeah. I was like,
Where was this?
Old Route 8.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell was that? What was that sound? Again, I just thought a tree limb had cracked and fallen, and I was going to call 911 and be like, hey, a tree fell across the road or something. Nope, car legitimately on its side.
Like, hey, a car fell across the road.
No,
Car fell out of a tree.
Is everyone all right?
I mean, I didn't stay long. I mean, there was fire and ambulance and everybody like that. I'm like, what do? We gave our reports, and they said, okay, we got them. I mean, they were there. They were talking and stuff when we were there, so I don't know if they were actually really hurt.
Right.
Because there was already, the cars that were further behind us had already stopped and pulled over and gotten there. Like, we were, by the time I could actually turn around safely, I was like half a mile down the road.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I can turn around here, and that's
and
when
then you're like, what?
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, don't flip your car.
No, it's bad for the mufflers.
Yeah, it's bad for the mufflers.
But pancakes
are good for the mufflers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're warm and they cook.
Because you put them on the back of the muffler and they go.
And then you can eat it once it's warm.
It must taste amazing.
It's amazingly amazing.
Carbon monoxide.
Don't try this at home.
And exhaust.
Eating pancakes? You can eat pancakes at home.
No.
Not made on a muffler, though.
Oh, well,
don't eat muffler pancakes at home,
it's
or
like,
anywhere else for that matter.
It's like cooking a steak on lava. It will work.
For a minute.
Unlike cooking it, no, because if you cook like ravioli on lava, they'll still be cold in the center.
No, they're not hot
That's
pockets.
why I said a steak.
Yeah, okay.
No, you throw a hot pocket into the center of the earth, fish it back out with like unobtainium thing, and you'll go to bite into it. Your hand will melt, but your tongue will freeze.
That's very true.
Bill Burr doesn't like this.
No.
Nah.
Well, Bill Burr can go screw off.
Nah.
Bill Burr's richer than all of us, so I mean,
He is. He's totally richer than all of us.
He can buy us all, make us all be like his little pool boys, and then he'll be like, "You fight him. You go ride my miniature pony."
Do I have to wear my pool thong?
We prefer you.
You don't have to, but you're gonna, because I mean, are you wearing it right now? Are you wearing it right now?
Yeah.
No.
So
Are you
gonna be forced to wear your pool thong in front of Bill Burr?
Let's all hope not.
Mr. Hula Skirt.
So, what else we got in Cruiser Tech News?
ESPN.
Okay.
What'd they do now?
They have updated their Apple TV app.
Ooh.
Now with the Ocho?
Oh my God, that was
the best.
I would buy an Apple TV if ESPN
had an Ocho.
I would do that.
If
they're like, we're going exclusive Apple TV. There goes credit card debt. Hello.
I desperately want a 24/7 Ocho channel.
Just like,
that like watching.
It wouldn't cost them anything
the
more.
The championship of bags was amazing. It was transfixed by that for like 2 hours. It was like just watching like.
Yeah, there was a pregnant woman that was throwing. There was like some. You're never gonna get married 40-year-old.
It was like half the entertainment is the sport.
The other half of the
and then the other half of the entertainment was like watching just like the people.
Now imagine what were you watching?
Doug, did you watch the Ocho?
Yes.
And your review?
Most of it was lame.
Most of it was lame.
Although
that's the point.
They should have had like in the movie the
dodgeball
and you're kicking flaming volleyballs that should have existed.
Flaming volleyballs
absolutely should have existed. But no,
there were people juggling and getting shit thrown at them.
Yeah, when the cheerleaders stood like too close, they were gonna get nailed. Yeah, you're juggling, people throw that was not bad.
What if they actually had basketball on there?
That looks like an amazing sport. I would
does.
watch that. Yeah.
So, what was the game that you were watching?
Championship of bags.
Okay.
Cornhole.
Now imagine. Okay, cornhole.
Yeah.
So just imagine one of them on the box of Wheaties. Michael Phelps, Olympic gold medalist. Slight enthusiast of other narcotics. On the Wheaties box.
Wheaties, it's good for your cornhole.
That was good.
I can't. Yeah, I have nothing to comment to go against that.
Yes!
The only problem with the Ocho that one day were the announcers. They needed like the Ocho announcers.
They needed
the people who weren't trying to do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want people who are just going to be so over the top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the only thing the
Like
Ocho
really,
is lacking.
Right.
into it, and like,
Right, yeah.
like, oh, what do you think of that play, Biff? I don't think he's gonna be able to pull this one out.
Yeah. That's what she said, Biff.
Out of the cornhole.
He's like, we're here for the semi-regional cornhole championships.
Yes,
He's like, let's just hope that their sacks are low enough.
that's true.
You need an announcer that can make just puns,
Yeah,
like
puns,
that all day long.
Yeah, the right you are, Ken guy.
We're available.
ESPN.
Yep. Anyways.
Ocho.
We're not afraid to act like assholes on.
Nope.
No,
TV.
clearly not.
I will lower my IQ just to be an announcer.
Wow.
It's already low enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
lower on broccoli,
updated app or something like that?
Yeah.
So yeah, back to the
So
story.
something like that.
Sorry, don't
happened.
want me. I'm just going to put my feet up here for a while. Oh, God.
Let the blood flow, bro. So thanks to something called TVOS Multicast, you can now actually watch 4 live streams at once across all of ESPN's networks.
All right. Championship of Bags. World Juggling Championship. Pool Trick Shots. And...
Extreme gopher hunting.
No, I want a Kabata or whatever that is.
Oh, Kabata. Oh, what
There is a Kadoba or whatever.
it's
Kabaddi.
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 Sort of sound like Pauly Shore in there. Hey, buddy.
I'd be really good at Kabaddi.
No, except for they can tackle you while you're still saying it.
I'm not very tackleable.
I think that 5 guys will be able to tackle you.
Or they'll at least hug you.
Until
you run out of air.
You
have to yell it.
You have to yell it?
It has to be loud enough for the official to hear.
Goodbye,
They can't hear that.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Brad. Goodbye. Where you going?
Goodbye. Hello, Alfie. There's Santa. Bye. Goodbye.
What if you did break into song while instead of saying Kabaddi, you just started singing?
Whatever, as long as you're not breathing in.
Hello, my darling. Hello, darling. Hello, the ragtime gal.
That's all he knows of the song.
That's all that anybody knows of the song.
What's the WB frog doing these days? You get eaten? Little frog legs.
Sensitive subject.
So, Kabaddi World Championship of Bags. Maybe the Fireman's Championship.
Why not dodgeball?
And dodgeball. Yep, dodgeball.
Extreme dodgeball.
Stream dodgeball.
Yep.
So, anyways, you can now stream bloop, 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 4
You can dodge a
streams.
bullet, you can dodge a wrench. If
Wait.
you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball.
What? Go on. It seems like sound logic.
It's sound logic.
But you don't have to watch 4 feeds if you just want to watch 1, 2, or 3 of those things we just mentioned. You can. There's 5 different layouts, so you can see what suits you best. You can reorder the feeds. You can select audio and change to full screen when the action gets intense.
Ooh.
Right. And as always, you need a cable subscription to do it.
Oh, Brad with his little shops reference.
Yes.
You guys
Sports, feed me, Seymour.
do you like movies?
I do
Love
like
movies.
Well,
Oh, I saw Ghost in the Shell.
How was it?
did you
It's
really?
awful.
Okay. I saw King Kong.
Awfully great.
I saw
It's awful.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right.
Doug's claiming victory over something.
I'm going to
not
give
sure
you the 20-second movie review. You know when you're playing video games and you have a really shitty cutscene that's keeping you away from the really good part of the action?
Yeah.
That's the entire movie.
Oh.
That's sad and unfortunate.
Yeah, it's basically like, this movie could be really good, but I feel like the narrative is keeping me away from anything that's good.
Yeah.
It was really poorly written.
That sucks.
Because it had a lot of potential. Special effects were good.
Yes. It has
Because he had one American director that saw one episode and was like, I got this.
Yeah, it was not. The writing was
So they
bad.
had the same director that directed Dragon Ball. Gotcha.
The
Like,
writing,
there's a dragon, there's some balls, I got it.
the writing and the screenplay were shitty.
Yep.
Shitty.
Okay. I watched King Kong.
I will do that right now.
What?
Watch King Kong.
Why? How? Do you have it?
Do I?
I don't know, but I watched King Kong.
So if you like movies, there's a little
You
something.
mean Kong Skull Island?
Yes. Oh. Yeah, you can watch that. I have it for. I have
I'm going to review this in 10 seconds. People in the thing.
Are you on mine?
Helicopter. Sure. There's another helicopter. It's a guy walking around with torches. Weird signs. Oh, it's a guy with a beard. Ricky Bobby, I got a beard! John Goodman taking all sorts of crazy ass pictures. Some guy in a helmet. Scantily clad woman.
Not really scantily.
There's something moving that you can't see. And, it's not King Kong. It's something else.
You need to turn up your brightness, man.
And then, there's an eyeball. And credits. It was passable. What did you think of the movie, Pat?
Okay. The movie was fine.
Okay. My review of it was shit.
Your review of it was shit.
Yeah.
The movie was fine. It wasn't like mind-blowingly good. But it was worth the $5 rental.
Sure.
I was mesmerized by one thing.
Huh?
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
In the beginning of the movie.
That's not a bad John C. Reilly.
It's not terrible. It's not
It's
good.
not great. It's not terrible.
But
That's terrible.
It's just terrible.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
It's just terrible.
Terrible. That's kind of like John C. Reilly, though.
Anyways, so
a little bit.
So John C. Reilly in the beginning of the movie has a big old bushy beard, like I've been here for 20 years.
I know. I saw it. It was in here.
Right. It gets shorter and shorter.
Really?
And shorter
Really?
as the movie goes on.
Really?
And
shit! That's gonna ruin it for me. That's all I'm gonna be able to pay
every
attention
scene,
now.
I'm like, is it shorter than it was before?
All I'm gonna be able to pay attention
I
to.
don't remember like a shaving scene.
Right.
They were in the jungle. How would it be so well kept?
Hold on. Let me Floby this shit.
Yeah. By the way, if Floby landed here like totally 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I'm just like, and then the next scene, I'm like, I think it got shorter. Like whoever was doing his beard design, either he got tired of putting that big beard on, and they said, well, we'll just go shorter. No one will notice.
No one will ever notice.
Because if he was going to shave that down, why wouldn't he just shave it all the way down?
Right.
Because I will tell you this. He actually uses a samurai sword in the movie.
On his face.
And it's kind of badass.
Right.
For John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly?
Yeah.
Okay.
But his beard gets shorter.
Maybe
Like, I was expecting...
Maybe he's not so good with a sword and he gets a little too close.
So he's winging off his own
Yeah,
beard.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I was expecting, like, if... I'm not going to spoil anything. If or when they escape the island, I was expecting to be, like, a clean-shaven officer. Be like, what?
Look at my new pretty face.
Like, as you get off the island, you get younger or something? I don't
Right.
get... Like, I couldn't understand what was going on, and it was very distracting. Because
now that's all I'm going to be able to look at.
you'll notice it, like, the first scene, because it's like, brrr, like, big old beard. Next scene, beep. And I'm like,
What?
wait, hold on. What the fuck? Let me go back a little.
And then you just, yeah.
And I was like, did I miss something? Did I black out?
Yes, you did. It was all the
I may have. But anyways, so Apple TV?
Yeah, we're already past that.
Oh,
We're way past it.
Way past.
so last year. Yeah. So what are we talking about now?
We're going to do something.
Okay.
So you might remember a couple weeks ago, I brought in this exact pair of headphones.
Well,
Saying,
Pat won't remember.
Pat won't remember, so we're going to tell Pat while I remind you guys. So there was
Looks like a cool headset.
a coupon online.
It looks
that
like
they're
it.
$100. They were on sale for $67. Then the coupon code got these for $31.
Oh.
So I had
Not
never
bad.
listened to them. I brought them in because I was going to do a live unboxing and test to see how they sound and work, because they have active noise canceling, they're Bluetooth, NFC, all kinds of
fancy
Gobbledygook.
words that are supposed to make them better.
And we did a review.
So we did a review, and the standard audio quality was mediocre.
I'm going to say very poor.
I say mediocre.
Really?
Yeah.
The active noise canceling was complete garbage. It sounded like you dunked your head in water.
I would say,
Made it very tinny and nothing
for
more.
for those, You know those counterfeit Apple earbuds you can sometimes find?
Yes.
Those, like the counterfeit Apple earbuds sound like 8 times better than those.
That's not good.
No.
Not good for them.
But, and so you left them a very thoughtful and long review on Amazon.
I did. I left a 2-star review.
Yep.
I said, here are my honest findings because I've listened to these. I've listened to earbuds. I've listened to...
I mean, they don't look bad. They look nice.
Yeah, I've listened to much lower quality, but I've listened to much higher quality.
Right.
And here's all the things wrong with them.
They are, however, relatively comfy.
Yeah, not bad. They start to hurt my ears because I have big Dumbo ears.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Actually, I can.
You can.
May I try them?
Nope.
Sorry, taking a nap over here.
Giggity.
Okay, and then what happened?
So I left a note. Well, I left a review on Amazon. That was that. So all of a sudden, literally a couple of days ago, I get a box in the mail. Didn't order anything. I'm like... So the first thing that happens when you get a box in the mail that you don't know what it is, what do you do?
Check to see if it's yours.
You use an ordnance disposal and blow up the box to find out its contents?
No, I just held it up to my ear to hear if it was ticking. So there was no ticking.
Because people still use alarm clocks.
Yes, they still use analog clocks to set off their devices.
Yeah. And then Jay licks the box. Just
so
to be sure.
Here's what happened. You're going to notice you're now seeing double.
Double?
The company actually read the review. And here, Brad, I'll let you read the note that they actually plastered on the front.
A letter of apology. Dear valued customer, blank. We got your good suggestions on your Amazon review on Cohen E7, so we decided to improve it. Please accept this complimentary gift of optimized quality. We sincerely hope you enjoy it. We strive to offer you the best value and service possible. If you are happy about our service and improved quality, please take a moment to update your review on Amazon and register Cohen VIP membership in our website. If you're still not happy about it, please send us your new suggestion to our email or call. Thank you very much. Sincerely, Cowen team.
Now, these are the brand
Their
new
CEO
headphones.
is Mr. Bill.
Yeah, I read that.
I swear to God, it says CEO, Mr. Bill.
All right. So getting back to it. These are the brand new headphones.
Are these charged so we can do it?
They are both fully charged.
Okay.
I took care of that yesterday. So here's what happened. The box was identical. The headphones are visibly identical.
Okay.
How do you know those are the new ones?
Because I put that note in this
to
differentiate the two of them.
Okay.
I was going to hook up my Pandora to it.
Or were you?
No, I was because...
I'm waiting for you to be like, they're visibly the same. He pulls it out. It's gold.
No, they are...
Now, before we get started, can I just say that this is actually pretty cool?
Yeah, I mean, that was downright nice of them.
You know,
they're like, we understand you weren't satisfied, so let's try and
try to actually satisfy you. Yeah.
Are you pairing? Because I was playing.
Oh, I'm pairing. So I want to call up some of my own music here.
All right. So, and I'm going to keep this in here with these, so we know that these are the new ones.
Okay. Nope.
So as you can see,
they've only been charged.
I took them out of the box. I charged them. That was it. They're not even paired to my phone.
Okay.
So as you can see, visibly.
So I'm just going to get a baseline here.
Visibly, these are identical. They are absolutely not different in any way, shape, or form from the old ones.
Nope. Yeah.
Now, don't forget to do the active noise canceling to make it sound like it's underwater or just tin.
Oh, that's the muffle button.
That's muffle, right.
So here you go.
So, here, let me have those so we
you
don't get them mixed up. These are still the new ones.
I have a big head, apparently. Now, noise canceling on the bottom?
Yeah.
It's a 3 switch, so it's
one's
noise
off,
canceling, normal, off.
So this is far forward is noise canceling?
Yeah, noise canceling, normal,
Okay, so-
off.
So to me, I couldn't hear what he said.
Yeah, but listen to the music. It's like, and muffle.
Yeah. Okay, this is noise canceling off.
Uh-huh.
So say something.
La 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 la
Okay,
la
say I can
la la.
hear you.
Deedly dee dee deedly dee.
I mean,
don't-
but they sound like headphones. They don't sound
And I'll
absolutely fantastic.
listen to the same song just to say I did.
But it's you're
Right.
you're right. It's kind of it's not high quality audio.
No.
Like if I put my Bose headset on,
Uh-huh.
like it sounds much different.
Oh, well, that's another category. Although I do love this song.
I suddenly feel like watching Coneheads. I don't know why.
It's
so
it's
these are the oldies.
it's a bluegrass rendition of 1979 by Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay, so these are the oldies. You want me to leave it on with that running?
Yeah.
No, well,
Well,
we'll
we
turn them
can-
off because now we're going to have that phone with that song paired to these.
Okay.
I figure it's good because it's got nice
Right.
bass and low.
Yeah. So now, ready?
Ready?
It might just instantly pair because it's the same goddamn thing.
Let's find out. Those are called E7, and this is called Other Devices. Other Devices.
I think it already paired because it already did its thing.
Not connected.
Yeah.
Guessing?
I don't remember if I had to do anything to pair it, to be honest.
Is it blinking on the side?
It is blinking.
Press and hold. There's this guy. There's a different E7, so. Jay, would you like to do the honors?
Well, no, I want you. I mean, you know the song. It's your phone.
All right.
Now
let's-
do non.
The ones-
It's non-noise canceling first.
Okay.
The one thing that
So now these are the old.
Well, the
so we
one
don't
thing-
mix these up.
well, the one thing I did notice is there's no right left anything on here.
Brad is.
Oh,
judging.
never mind. There is a right left. It's up there. That's a weird spot for him.
Brad is evaluating.
This is how was Brad think?
Now go to noise canceling.
What are you looking for?
Noise canceling. It's a great song. These are exactly the same, though. There is no difference.
First off, you had him the wrong way.
Left is right. Right is left.
Okay, so that's just Bluetooth noise canceling supposed to be turned on.
And sound quality? I don't
I'm
hear
trying to
any
find-
difference.
How do I turn them up or down?
You have to press and hold. Don't tap it.
There, how's that for up?
That's too high. Now, if you listen to it loud enough, I can't hear anything.
I know, but the audio quality just sucks louder.
Say something?
Pat is... It's not
Yeah,
Bill
they
Burr. Pat's not Bill Burr.
I don't think the noise canceling is all that bad.
It's like the muffle button.
It is.
It's the right way.
go.
It's right there.
No, it's right. I'm just looking to see which way it has to go.
I see no reason to change your review.
Other than
They sound exactly... I think they're the same thing. I don't think they improved them at all. Not in the slightest. Here, we made these cheap Chinese headphones. You don't like them? Here's another pair in hopes you'll give us a better review so you have a free second pair.
right
With a better review, yeah.
free second pair for
We're bribing you for a better review.
right.
I don't... All I would say, Jay, is now you've gotten your money's worth.
So how much was
I
the
accidentally advanced the track, but I was just listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no difference in these two.
There's none,
They are
no.
identical headphones.
What I would
they
say...
are still very comfortable though.
What I would say is you've now gotten your money's worth.
So
Those are $15 headphones.
So $15.50. But here's something we never tried
You
last
said 15, right?
Putting the bag over our heads and suffocating ourselves to see if it
Yes.
sounds better.
Exactly.
It does.
You did say 15, right?
Well, you paid 30 something, majiggy.
All right, so here's the thing. They can also be done hardwired.
Okay, well let's
So
try that.
let's see if there's
on
any
your-
difference being
Do that on your
hardwired.
phone because I can't. Because stupid Apple.
Oh, that's right. They don't have a...
Nope. Bluetooth killed.
So we'll go off the original first. This is still the original
Yep,
over
this is
here.
the- I have the
think.
new ones. Yep.
L. That means loser.
There.
Oh, I forgot to put the music on. Hold on.
Jay's just jamming out to the thoughts in his own head.
Kill everybody, kill everybody,
Kill everybody, kill all humans, kill all humans,
Keep the donkeys.
kill all humans. And how we feeling about it?
I think he's still fiddling with the doodads on
That's
it.
what he said. She said.
That is what
Someone
somebody said.
it. Get out of my head.
And the only reason we didn't match up on that was
Yeah.
because I decided to stop talking.
Yeah. Someone was vacuuming on the roof.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good news is Jay couldn't hear it. I
La
don't know what
la
he's doing.
la 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 din din din
Techno. Sounds exactly the same. Quality wise,
I should reach, but...
just to be safe. I was gonna be like, and stop. It sounds like the same quality.
But it's at least cool that if the battery dies or...
I want to try something.
Oh, right. If you get to the home screen, it'll... Trying to avoid copyright infringement. He's legitimately seeing if the onboard speakerphone speaker
It's better.
is better than the headphones. So I'm going to say no. I mean,
I'm gonna say it's gonna be close.
without the
If it's that close to his
noise,
ear,
with the noise canceling on, I'd say you're close. Without the noise canceling, I still say you're going to get better. You still get better sound out of that.
Other than the fact that my hands would get cramped, I'd take this.
okay. So I still have the new ones on my lap.
You do. You do have to actually turn the. No, you got it.
You'll be just fine.
Here, I'll do that one. You do that.
Thank you.
All right. I don't know where the hole is. That's what you
Sounds like a personal problem.
right? Skadoosh.
There,
Yeah,
there
I
it
already
is.
listened.
This is the new headset.
Well, go ahead. Listen, you're holding it.
Oh.
Here, I'll hold this. You do that.
Come on, fathead, let's go.
Shut up.
Shut fart face.
Where's the volume again?
Here, I'll do it over here. Because no, if you hit it, it advances the song. You have to press and hold.
Okay. No, you're good volume wise, but
No, we're saying they suck.
no.
Well, now here's a question. While he does that,
Huh?
what would you recommend for quality headphones or Bluetooth, earbuds? Of course, you have the Bose and the Clips or Clips. and
Honestly, get like what's
Beats by Dre.
yeah, get yourself a pair of like the headphones that are packed with the new Samsungs and the Apple iPhones are perfectly acceptable. They're not breaking any records or crazy, but they are certainly perfectly acceptable.
I have.
If you want an upgrade, get yourself a nice and don't want to break the bank. Nice Beats by Dre.
I would actually say that those might be a little bit better for techno than those.
Let me take a listen.
Well,
But here's the thing: I would say get like Beats by Dre, and if you're really shooting the budget, get yourself a pair of Bose or something like that. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
honestly, like if you're looking for like the minor upgrade, get yourself a pair of like Sony $50
Yeah.
headphones or Beats or something like that. Like I got a wireless Beats one for $100 that are Bluetooth wireless.
Yeah, if you get them while
Yeah.
they're on sale or something like that.
See, I'm an audio and video file.
Mm-hmm.
I love awesome sounding music and
Right.
just any audio from like a movie or something.
Yep.
I love eye candy, visual effects, stuff like that.
Have I
love.
had you seen?
No difference. I think they're comfortable. I will give them that. But that's all I got.
So I will go on to Amazon and say, this is what happened. I fully appreciate what they did in an effort to have customer satisfaction.
From a company standpoint,
Oh, this is good, yeah.
yeah,
But it's the same
However,
thing.
from a
these are the new ones.
If they
I don't know if
haven't,
you
if
need
they
to keep
have
something
improved them, they haven't done so in any manner that improves the audio quality.
Would I say that it's a significant leap? No.
No, I wouldn't even
that's
say
fine.
it's any leap. I'm pretty sure they're the same thing.
I can almost guarantee they're the same thing. It may have just been the song that part
Yeah.
of the song that I like better. But to me, it was just more. Now, again, would I compare those to my Bose headset?
No, you can't. They're not in the same class.
No. No,
You can't even- you almost can't even-
because they're both headsets.
Well, you can compare them to like Apple earbuds because they're the same price. They're $30.
I would say
And I would say like Apple earbuds are like worlds above.
I would say that I have a pair of Samsung ones that came with my phone,
Yep.
and I
Yeah.
wear them all day,
Yep.
and they sound perfectly fine.
Yeah.
the S7 Edge came with
Nice
earbuds
like Audio
that were.
Technica.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but
Yeah, they came with a
because
nice
of the way that they're angled, they
Uh-huh.
hurt my ears, so I can't wear them.
Uh,
So that sucks. But
Bummer.
like the regular just earbuds that you go
right.
and they just stay there,
Yep.
those I'm perfectly okay with. But I have yet to find.
Sorry,
a
here, I'll
cool-
slink back down.
That's alright.
The Doug is angered.
The dog is angered.
He has now had to stop looking at pictures of people that I don't know who
Of
they
cats. Those are cats.
are. Those are cats.
Cute.
Yeah. So what else we got for Tech News, Jay?
We've gone through like a story.
That's fine.
So MoviePass.
Oh, I heard about this.
So
Yes.
MoviePass is a company that has a no contract subscription plan for $10 a month that will give you access to one movie per day,
One ticket.
one ticket, but you can see one movie every day in a theater with no blackouts.
There are certain stipulations though.
Such as?
You can't see the same movie twice.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
It
And?
doesn't cover
You must
concessions
be-
or anything like that.
You must be trilingual.
No.
What are the other?
No, that's basically it. It's just you can't see a movie more than once.
That seems like a pretty good
And
deal.
it doesn't cover any kind of Now it was $30.
Right. Well, they had plans that were $30 to $50.
Yeah.
So now it's essentially there's something I heard. I didn't look too deeply into this, but like they're doing like selling data or something like that.
Go ahead, take my data. I don't care.
Well, no,
I have nothing to-
no, not that. What am
Oh, no. Data of movie goers.
Right, that's it. Yeah,
What company is this again?
Movie Pass.
Movie Pass is
Movie Pass.
So AMC, and I'll put this out there. AMC is not on board with Movie Pass. So
well, they don't have to
No,
be
they are.
because it's a MasterCard.
well, yeah, exactly. That's exactly
Hold
what
on.
it is.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Currently works with 91% of theaters across the country, including AMC, Cinemark, and Regal, along with independent chains.
But AMC is thinking of pulling out of this.
Well, maybe they're going to pull out, and that's how you prevent pregnancy.
Right.
Now, with that, they're still on board
Right. As of right now.
as of right now.
Now, I can almost guarantee that this is a promotional gig. It'll last for 4 or 5 months at most.
This also does not apply to 3D or IMAX.
No, it's only 2D movies. So that's another stipulation.
Stupid antique 2D.
But if you think about it, if you go to see 2 movies a month,
It's already paid for
it's
itself.
paid for itself.
Actually, if you see one movie,
No, because usually
See,
I'll
the
go on
thing,
like Sunday
the
morning.
thing for me is like for movies is I like going to the theater, but I will often save up good movies to watch on super long plane rides, like which will happen a couple times during the year or something like that.
But most people aren't flyers like you.
I know, so I'm weird.
So I'm a little above average for going to movies and stuff like that. But
How often do you go to the movies
In-
in a month?
in my prime, I was going once a weekend.
Wow. All right. So how about now?
It's probably like once or twice a month, once or twice every other month, depending on the season. I don't get out as often as I should.
Right.
But yeah, I still watch almost everything that comes out.
Huh.
Thank you to Amazon for letting me rent them. But it's not the same.
All right.
But I would be interested in that for $10 a month if it stayed there, because their main argument is, dear movie theaters, you're complaining about people not coming into your movie theater. We're giving you a chance to boost your popularity
Yeah, because
and make money on concessions.
Yeah,
that's where they make their money. They
Right.
make like what, $1 off ticket sales?
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah,
It varies depending on how long the movie's been in the theater.
Right.
So, for instance, if it's opening weekend or something like that, they're going to take almost nothing from the ticket.
Right.
However, if it's been in the theater like 8
3,
weeks,
4, 5
8
weeks,
weeks,
yeah.
they could take a significant, but probably not majority of the ticket sale.
Yeah, they'll get like maybe $2, $3.
Yeah.
And-
So it's a sliding scale based on how long the movie's been in there, what other agreements they may have in place based on movies with the various
It's like a gas station. When you go to a gas station, the gas station's making like a nickel a gallon
Right.
profit.
But the gas...
Everything inside the
what
convenience
they
store is
sell
where
it.
they're making the money off the markup.
Right.
With the soda and the chips and the snacks and all the other
Soda
bullshit.
and the chips and the snacks, Larry.
Oh yeah, Jerry Lewis died too.
You did what?
Jerry Lewis died.
When?
Like a week
We
ago.
Really?
What was the price you quoted for Movie Pass a month?
$10.
$10.
$9.95.
But if...
Per person.
Now, let's just say that we were a family of 3.
We basically are.
We would have to have 3 movie passes.
Sure.
So it'd be $30 a month.
All right. Well, if you see at least one movie a month, it's there. You go.
Yeah, exactly.
Paid in full.
AMC is actively trying to find a way out.
Yes.
Actively, as in a statement said, Movie Pass is quote unquote not welcome here.
But they
Except
can't,
for the fact that it's
but they can't stop
MasterCard.
it. Yeah, because basically what they give you
But
is...
their lawyers are reviewing ways out, is what they're saying.
Yeah. Which I don't know why. No idea why.
Well, AMC, suck an egg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because they're not making enough. It's all money, money, money. Hey,
No,
we're gonna
they're
get
getting-
people in there, so
But
we'll
they're
have
getting
more.
no. It doesn't make any sense. They're getting paid.
They are.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure there's something behind the.
Yeah, there's something
Looks
behind
here
it
that we're
they
not
don't
seeing.
want. Yeah.
But let's move on because we only got about 8 minutes left.
Okay.
Do you remember Def Comedy Jam?
Sure. Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
And it's what it is. Yeah, sure.
All right, so Def Comedy Jam was just basically a bunch of comedians, usually African American comedians, and they were just out there telling jokes. So now there's a 25th anniversary
I was so
coming out.
confused when I was young, considering it was 25. Like,
Because like, why are they deaf?
they're not. They're these guys don't sound deaf.
No,
They seem. They. I think they can hear.
I thought the
that-
same thing.
Like when I was young, I'm like Def
I
Comedy
don't get
Jam,
it.
and they spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get it. Mom, they're not deaf.
They talk perfectly fine. They're reacting
fine,
when
yeah.
people are laughing.
It's amazing.
Is there a sign that says laughing?
Is there someone off stage like signing the jokes to the crowd?
yes.
That would be that would be a freaking great bit. Like, hey, this is Def Comedy Jam. Here's my interpreter. Say hi to Janice. What up, Janice?
If I know how to spell Janice, that's what's up
Yeah.
for in
Yeah.
sign language.
There you go.
I'm learning more.
Nice. Not just swear words now.
All right. I apologize. Sincerely apologize. Very briefly.
Or
According to the New York Times, AMC's argument is that the system is unsustainable, and eventually, much like TV, where people complain, why are the same shows on over and over? They're all repeats on all the channels because it's cheap. This unsustainable system, first off, it's unsustainable. Second off, Hollywood won't be able to reap the returns to make big budget movies anymore. Now, to that end, MoviePass has not yet explained. Now, keep in mind that this is not the New York Times started. This is me. Keep
Yep.
in mind that this is how Amazon started. People said this is not sustainable. You can't sell at these prices. It's impossible. And they lost money in the early going. MoviePass has not yet explained how they can sell at this level and make money.
Right.
it's all the new economy, Doug. You don't have to reach profitability until your 30th year.
Their goal, their bet is that
Market share.
people are going to buy enough of these
Yep.
and not utilize it. It's
Right.
just like an insurance company.
Or the gym.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
People are going to buy a membership just as a fat fee and not use it.
Yep. We'll see how it works out. I think AMC's argument's bullshit. but-
AMC's argument is a valid concern where they're
Is it though?
It's their concern is valid. Their reasoning is not.
Right.
The concern is that they're going to drive the brick and mortar theaters out of business.
Are they by driving everyone to the theater?
That's their argument. Now, like I said,
I think it's a bullshit argument.
But and I'm saying the argument is because movie ticket sales are down.
Right.
So there is a valid concern and a valid argument there. Applying it to this is not necessarily the best debate.
Yeah, I think they're going to lose on that one.
Because it's like, yeah, exactly. We're going to give people the opportunity to go.
Right.
And I don't know, buy a $15 soda and you make all the money.
Or a $22 bag of popcorn. Yeah.
And instead of you getting one person at $12.99 per ticket, you're going to get 5 that have paid us $10, and you're going to make a lot more money.
Right.
Because your theaters are going to be packed more often, more people are going to go. I get their concern. This is not the place to put it.
No.
Because this is just going to drive people there to buy your stuff where you make all the money.
Yep.
So you know those AMC theaters where there's like snack shops halfway down the aisle, halfway down each wing that they never use?
Right.
You drive up a popularity enough, you're going to need to use those finally.
Right.
And guess what? That's all your money right there.
It's all concessions.
Yep.
Shenanigans.
So like I said, I get their argument, I get their concern, but this is not like there's such a strong counter argument to it. It's like Bill Nye debating me in science.
Right.
I'm gonna lose.
Bill Nye's like science, and Pat's like I surrender.
Damn it!
What else we got, Jay? In the last 4 minutes.
Well, we're gonna have to just bullet through these. Just 2 more because I just skipped about 3 others. The Def Comedy Jam. If you're looking forward to the anniversary thing on Netflix, coming out in the fall.
All right.
Let's see. ABC has ordered a put pilot, which means that they are basically likely going to get picked up for a live action reboot of
Thundercats.
Hunger Games.
The Jetsons.
What?
It's going to be a multi-camera sitcom set 100 years in the future. And they have nothing beyond the fact that they're going to do this. They have no actors lined up or anything.
Good, so it's not going to work. It's not.
Just to review, the original series was aired in 62 and 63, revived in the 80s. And it's gotten 2 feature film treatments, the 1990s Jetsons the movie, and then the Jetsons and WWE Robo WrestleMania, which I had never heard of until I read this story, which was released this very year. So you can go find it somewhere.
Is it a game or is it a movie?
If I wear glasses and get some old makeup, can I play Cogswell?
Yes.
Yes. And I'll be Rosie.
There's also an animated Jetsons film currently in the works via Warner Brothers. And then finally, before we go, this is Brad's story. He already knows about it because I told him about it when he was driving south. Brad's dream has come true where VW is going to make a fully electric microbus. So Brad has always said that if they ever made a VW bus that was fully electric, he would absolutely, honestly, 100% consider buying it because it has full electric, everything.
Take my money!
It's going to be a little
bit. It has everything he wants. It is going to have 60s inspired styling.
He said,
semi-autonomous,
take my money.
And it will have and it's slated to have an all-wheel drive option.
I'll get you your van eventually.
When's it coming out?
2022.
God damn it!
So you
Give me back my money!
Damn it!
So you have 4.5 to 5 years to wait.
I got free num-nums.
Damn it.
I'm not even holding on to it that hard. Damn it. You don't deserve this.
Oh.
So you whiffed 8 times at your $5.
It's also looking at a cargo variant, so you might actually have like a Sprinter type van.
A VW bus is a cargo variant just by its nature.
Now, can the roof be like made into a big solar panel?
It should be, or a giant sunroof.
Well, if it's going to be electric, yeah, it probably is.
Boogie woogie woogie.
This is going to be targeted for China, Europe, and North America.
Yay! Hurry the flargin' up!
So we have about 90 seconds. Did anybody learn anything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
check out our midnight replay.
Yep.
I learned that we have to do that.
You can check us out on youtube.com/NSLSTV.
Yep. You'll have Wheaties coming out your cornhole.
You will have Wheaties coming out of your cornhole. You can also check us out. Email us at nslstv@gmail.com,
twitter.com/NSLSTV, facebook.com/NSLSTV, youtube.com/NSLSTV.
Instagram?
Nope.
Fuck Instagram.
Yeah, the hell with that thing.
But Snapchat.
Damn millennials.
No.
We don't Snapchat.
Yeah.
What'd you learn today, Brad? Oh, I learned that Brad's going to get a van. Jay, what'd you learn today?
I learned that Brad's van is going to be down by the river.
Down by the
And
river.
I'll be eating government cheese.
And you know what else I learned?
What's that?
Jay's got a free pair of headphones.
Yay! Free headphones.
Free adequately.
So now
Jay got his money's worth.
So now I have two $15 headphones instead of one $30 headphone.
That's about right. Yeah, that's about
But
right.
for average audio quality, for $15,
and
I might be pushing it, but
and the comfort level.
comfort level is good. Audio quality is awful.
Although
I want to listen to yours to see what you're judging these against.
Okay.
Do you have them in your car?
No.
That is the first time he's ever said, no, I don't have this in my
Yeah.
vehicle.
I also didn't have a screwdriver in my car earlier today. I'm really failing on those counts
how do you not have a screwdriver in your car?
because I took them all out when I was doing tool stuff earlier.